right.
So here we are going into game 1 finally after 3 different Twitch channels and a power surge and a delay of game, but here we are, we're finally here.
I don't even believe it.
Yeah, me neither. It was a long road, but we made it. But you know, this whole stream.
Okay, it's a disaster. Slexia is saying hello. I think we're good, Slexia. At Slexia.
We made it.
Hello? I win the scavenger
hello?
hunt. Slexia, hello. Please help us. We do not know what we're doing. I was just live on the NGS Twitch channel. I win the scavenger hunt for visiting all 3 channels. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's talk heroes.
Alright, so just...
Yeah, if you just want to go ahead and just lock on to me.
Alright, I believe I'm in there, Mark.
Are you, okay, are you in here? You see this?
I see this.
We've got a young follow coming in from Mick Giblets, Mick Giblets. Welcome Giblets.
Alright, so on World Hunger Avoidance team, we got Jinzors on the Varian, we got Michael Ian on the Greymane, we got Brickhouse on the Lee Mean, we got VZ on the Tyrande, and we got, how do you say that? Splahino on the Artanis. Oh boy,
yes, Artanis, that's a hero. On the left-hand side, it is Team Tiny with Canny on the Deathwing, Monty Guy on ETC, Array on the Malfurion, Dirt on Vala, and then also Mr. Downchild on Leoric. He's up there.
Alright, now that we figured out how to actually stream to Twitch again.
Yeah, yes,
we
exactly.
can talk about this game. So, Artanis pick. Don't see that very often, but hold up. Canny coming in on the Jinzors, but he's just poking down a little bit of damage and sending them back. But I didn't get to express my surprise at Artanis. I think even though this is a race-heavy map, he's still kind of on the weaker side.
Yeah, kind of, you know, some people don't see too much value in the hero. Just his kit, his talents. Some people feel it's kind of bunk. You know, it always pops up, okay, amateur opponent on a racing map. That's great, but will it pay off? For what here? Ooh, I love this Arthanaut. Early game aggression. They're going for the camp. Will it pay off? They have the Deathwing trying to zone out.
It is very aggressive, but I think it's going to be really, really hard for World Hunger Avoidance team to come in there with Deathwing. As we see, they already got the camp. They couldn't do anything with Deathwing, just standing in the lane.
Yeah, I don't know if they were not fast enough to respond. They just don't have that early game pressure, like to get through the Deathwing health bar, but either way, fast camp, and it kind of there's a rotation coming up here. This is kind of odd. The long con gank coming in. Malfurion even committing to this as well. Will it pay off?
That's some long-term planning right there. Or possibly they're going for that camp.
Oh wow, even better. They're going for the camp. They had the casters even full with this play.
And we don't even know how to cast it. We can't even stream.
Yeah, I think we're live. I'm not even sure at this point.
I like this play very much by Team Tiny. I actually don't think I've seen that. At least not in my low-tier Division D games. Standard camps coming out from both World Hunger Avoidance team and Team Tiny, getting both the bruisers. But right now, Team Tiny just has all that map pressure. The map is looking blue as they got both neutral camps.
Yeah, the neutral camps. And we'll see, you know, both teams kind of drafted for race here. You know, I would say that What has a little bit more race. They've got, you know, the Lee Ming, the Greymane, the Tyrande to lean into that. Up against kind of a triple tank with the Vala.
I agree, and something that we weren't able to point out on draft, but that's a taunt variant. And that taunt puts someone down, and Lee Ming and Greymane can burst anyone. But this early on, it's going to be really hard to fight past the Deathwing, as he's just a big body in the way.
Yeah, just Deathwing ETC trying to buy some time here. Delaying as best they can. Malfurion's up in the mix, throwing out some rejuvies. Ooh, nice little stun.
Coming out from Multi-Guy, causing out the VZ to get caught out, but instead it is the ETC who gets caught out.
Here we go.
All over Watt's side.
halftime. Ding, ding, ding. It's arrived. Let's see how these teams split up here. What's the decision going to be? It looks like they are just going to be each racing. Just trying to get some damage in right now. Not committing to any early game team fights.
And right now, it looks like the objective favors Watt.
Oof, just barely.
Just barely. Deathwing coming in to get the globes or deny the globes.
Yeah, I think Tiny did a great job at delaying and also racing during that first halftime.
I very much agree. They did an excellent job, and this is a hard team to defend against in the race with Artanis, Greymane, and Tyrande. Heck, even Li Ming.
Right.
But Vala's gonna burn that down, and hold that thought. Leoric dropping low, but he spooky walks out.
And Artanis actually falling off screen there. Yeah, so they kind of opted for just leaving their solo laner. Artanis actually getting picked off. Nice play by Tiny here. Dropping the camp nice and early.
Very nice. They've been excellent with that camp pressure. And real quick, Mark, I want to point out that Vala went the Q race build, which I know on a race map, that makes sense. I don't disagree with that. I know Valas typically go multi-shot build no matter what, but it's something to hold on to and see.
Yeah, the Hungering Arrow quest reset, but uh-oh, here comes a gank. Varian's coming in with a taunt. He's looking at Monty guy. The stun goes out. The taunt connects. Li Ming did not quite clench that kill as ETC slides out, but hold that thought, because we got Canny on the Deathwing popping the ult with a new skin. Making a grand old appearance. Welcome, Joe Zombie, Amanda, Dr. Slexia. Thank you guys for joining us. Happy you found us.
But hold up. Varian taunts the ETC, and Tyrande follows up with the stun and just gets bursted down.
Yeah, now, interesting here, Team Tiny actually ahead in experience, just about half a level, nothing crazy. But having lost that first objective, they're not out of it yet. Nice positioning here from What.
Looking to zone out and defend.
Here comes...
Right now, it's just the What races so much. Team Tiny needs to get a pick off to make this happen. ETC slides in. And as always, ETC keeps sliding in, and VZ just stuns him with the shooting star.
Yeah, and Deathwing getting so much value, just soaking up all of that damage. All the while, we see Vala here just racing. Dirt getting... Ow! Stuns for breakfast. This is the C East division. And you can see they're getting stunned by the Immortal here. And ETC... Ooh!
I really hope Spahino really convinces me on Artanis. I want to love the hero. I really do. But I just can't.
At halftime, level 10's not online yet. Team Tiny stepping up. Almost got the 10. Trying to just get a little bit of race damage in here. Looks like What's going to be going for a camp. And also kind of double soaking here. Both teams really want 10 at this point. ETC going in. Nice slide. The root follow-up. And here's the damage. Deathwing's on it. He's looking for a kill. There. ETC falling awful low. Is going to get out alive.
You know, I think this was the right play by White. They weren't going to win that objective down 10, and they managed to get that camp. Just barely. But now they are on even talent tiers for the Immortal coming in.
Yeah. First objective going, second objective going over to Team Tiny here. 4-man push, 4-man defense. There's the Cursed Bullet connecting. Sure, Greymane's very excited about that.
It's so satisfying to put on a Deathwing. Oh,
Yeah.
and Mark, let's not forget, this is the first NGS match for both of these teams with this tower aggro mechanic.
Oh yeah, the new Nexus Anomaly. It's here. Call for help. League of Legends, aka League of Legends towers. Swap coming out, does not connect. We got Punjabi1 joining us. Welcome, Punjabi. Welcome, welcome. Glad you found us.
Hope it wasn't too hard of a journey to get here. But both of these teams contesting this top camp right now. Right now, kind of favoring what, but...
Deathwing dropping it all. He's flying in.
Oh,
but
but Michael Ian destroys the Vala.
yes, no peels for Vala here. The she goes down. Montagai also taking some damage. I would argue that Artanis laser got some serious value.
I'm mad that you're right. But I would have to agree.
Oh, the Mosh goes down despite no DPS, but the Toronto stun comes in. Monty Guy falling off below. The heals are going out. Tranquility is popped, trying to keep him up. Deathwing getting those fatty heals. Uh-oh, Malfurion finds himself at the end of a charge, and now Varian kind of in deep here. Just a soft poke, really, Arthanaut. Just back and forth. Just a soft poke.
Yeah, just constantly trading until one of these teams can get a big engage. That win condition is that ETC and that Varian. Both of these teams looking to get that set up so the DPS can come in and burst.
Deathwing up in the air.
VZ, I want to point out, I'm looking at you. I know you have that ETC on your radar. I swear to God, you're holding on to that E specifically for ETC.
Who are you referring to?
VZ, the Tyrande. Look
Okay.
at him. He's holding on to that E for ETC specifically.
Yeah, no, that was a like clockwork. The interrupt on that Mosh. Here we go. Both teams racing. Looks like Red's got a little bit of a lead as they trigger halftime first. This is a moment. Level 13's Team Tiny. They have an advantage. What are they gonna do with it? They're behind in the race. Looks like they're moving up to defend. Trying to stop that Li Ming poke. Meanwhile, Team What? They know they need 13. They're waiting. They're defending as well.
This is such a tricky situation because both of these teams have so much race that any one slip up is just an immediate immortal down.
Yeah, What got their 13s. They're moving in. Deathwing in the bush, taking a little bit of damage here. Artanis trying to cast amateur opponent. He really wants to do it. That's his only purpose, but he can't. Ooh, Leo in the back line, mopping up. Big Deathwing ultimate coming in. There's the Curse of Bullet getting popped. Deathwing is zoned out completely. Entomb goes down as well. Taunt is out. All of the ults are happening right now. But Monty Guy falling off alone. The ETC is the first one to go down. And now Team What looking to try to finish that race. They got a pick. See if they can clench this objective here. Ooh. They get it.
That they do.
Nice play by What? They were down. Down the 13s. Down at halftime, I believe.
I almost wonder if the pivotal moment was the fact that Team Tiny did not press the objective in the 30 seconds or so they had 13 and What did not. Could they have? I'm not really sure.
See, here's the thing, is I was listening to what you were saying, but then I like alt-tabbed and I just heard you talking and I didn't hear what you actually said. Something about level 13s?
Okay, Mark. Something about level 13. Don't worry about it because right now that I'm down and really does not get much value, but
no.
The real value is in the fact that What is taking bottom for free.
Yeah, What's got the bottom, tying up the structures here. So this is a very, very nice and close game. I'm new with both these teams, so I'm excited to see you know, some even competition. Uh-oh, cheeky play alert. Bweoop, bweoop. What's this, Arthanaut?
I have absolutely no idea. What is this?
It looks like they're just moving up to defend. They lost the fort. Artanis did get that camp. Damage going out into Leoric. Uh-oh.
Varian getting caught out by the Entomb, and that root is going to put him down along with the...
Oh, and the heating reduction protected is not going to be enough. Then Varian goes down, and now it's a one-for-the-thing trade here so far. This Team Tiny looking big tonight.
There's only a 2-kill differential between both of these teams, and the experience difference is absolutely minimal. Both teams are really close in this, honestly.
Yeah, 16's coming up.
But for the all too pivotal objective, Team Tiny is a lot closer to 16. Even though it's close in these short amount of time where seconds matter, it's not close enough.
Yeah, 10 more seconds remain. Can Team What get those 16s? To find out here, they're looking for maybe a pick. They're looking at Leo, but yeah, Spooky Ghost, he's gone. And the damage is going out to Deathwing. I'd say that's worth, you know, I think the Cursed Bullet got popped there, but at least he has to fly to get his armor plates back.
Yeah, for sure. And it's only like a 30-second cooldown on Cursed Bullet. So you're not spending too many resources to make that happen.
Varian's in deep. He's looking for a Tawny. TC slides away. Nothing is found yet. Here comes the Deathwing landing. This is the value of Li Ming right here. The free poke damage.
Just uncontested from a distance.
Uh-oh, Vala!
Oh!
Michael Ian over the wall. Hungry.
And right now, What has a 5-3 advantage on this objective.
Yeah, What moving in? They secure that halftime. They zone out the rest of the members of Team Tiny. They have a very fortunate RNG here, having it spawn on their side. Secure. It's going to be a nice, healthy Immortal marching down for the red team.
Yeah, that Immortal is going to have a whole lot of health, and post 16, that's going to be pretty devastating. That Immortal can look at the fort the wrong way and take care of it.
Yeah, we've got some more requests for the Arthanaut math, just breaking it down.
The Arthanaut math? Oh no.
Yeah.
There's too much wine here involved for the math. What do you need me to break down? The fact that this tower is about to go down and it's going to be 2-2 in towers with experience currently favoring What for the first time this game, I believe.
Ooh, and Leo gets picked off here down in the bottom lane. Cheeky play indeed by What. They're moving forward. Always split pushing, it seems, with the objective here. And now Team Tiny here to respond, pushing him back. Immortal is just about cleared up. So they got some structure damage on the bottom. You know, maybe some on the top here.
Cursed Bullet about to come back up for Greymane, so probably going to get that value and burst down the Deathwing.
Yeah, Deathwing seems to be having a quite a rough time. I just want to take a quick peek-see at the like damage soaked. We see Deathwing at I guess it's roll 24k damage soaked versus ETC's 10k. Is that right?
That is right, but you know what's even crazier? Look at Varian's damage soaked.
Varian's damage soaked. Oh my lord.
The power of blocking.
Yeah, protected by the way. Genzor's serious value off the Varian. I love the Varian main tank, especially with the Tyrande, the Li Ming. It's a nice draft, easy to execute, a deliberate strategy.
It is. It's a very basic win con to hit, and it's a lot of fun. I love playing with Time Varian.
Yeah, and this is we're kind of getting to make or break. This is all the structures are even. The XP, you know, slightly favors Team What here. Right now, I would say they're playing for 20. Just really trying to do anything they can to get more experience, to get closer to 20. Because that's their next big advantage. Right now, it's tied. So I would love to see Team Tiny here step up, get aggressive, look for a kill, try to catch someone off guard here. ETC kind of flirting with it. Not really wanting to commit here.
their key to winning is getting right in there as soon as possible. But the problem is, VZ is on top of the ETC, so making that engagement is going to be really difficult. At the very least, he can't use Mosh.
Yeah, looks like all of the alts are online. They're ready.
This is going to be a very large team fight. And
Top
that's a
camp.
lot of damage chunking.
That's a lot of damage. Indeed.
That is a lot of damage.
Top camp is pushing in. We do have Leoric back. And they recognize this. They're moving in. Team 1, I love this play. They see Leo with the vision. They got a taunt into ETC. Another stun follow-up. He's falling awful low. Greyman goes in, but he is just getting out alive. He pops a mosh. Does not connect. I didn't see it. I just saw nothing. Jon Snow.
Nope, absolutely nothing happened. VZ dropping low, but healing herself up. She's making
nice
it.
entomb.
Oh!
100 health. Nice kill here from Team Tiny. They secured one and another one. 2 for nothing. And they're going to be getting Michael Ian as well as he goes down. And wow, that was...
Puts him right back in it.
It does. They were looking... they were kind of on the back burner, kind of behind. And they just stepped right up.
I do want to point out, early in that team fight, right before ETC did not pop the Mosh, Malfurion put off a big cleanse that saved his life right there. So props to you. Alright, I see you there. I know what you did.
Okay, I like the cleanse.
I can't cleanse, so good for you, RA. I just complimented you and you get hit by the stun uncontested. It's okay. It's okay.
It's week 1, you know, season 9.
1.
Yeah.
We can't even get the stream working.
No, barely.
But in all seriousness, if you go back and watch that replay, that cleanse is a pivotal moment in that team fight and caused the win, I believe.
Yeah, I would love to, I completely missed that cleanse. So yeah, that's the thing with Heroes of the Storm. Sometimes you really just gotta watch those team fights slowed down, especially if you're playing and trying to learn. You gotta watch your replays, slow them down, go frame by frame.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mark, playing competitive Heroes of the Storm for 3 or 4 seasons now.
Oh yes.
It's often a matter of slight subtleties that make the difference.
Speaking of what's not subtle, that cursed bullet in Deathwing, he is just out of the fight. Just immediately here.
And that Immortal did not get any value after level 20. 2 kill difference, 2 keeps on each team.
They're gonna try the camp, but oh, a nice buried alive getting popped. Very in silence here, buying a little bit of time. They do get the camp, so perhaps that's worth. They traded nice alts. They got the camp. But at least they didn't wipe.
That is right, and that looked like that Entomb was intentional.
What? Mounting up. They're looking for more Varian moving in. He's probably got a taunt ready. ETC, nice. Knockback.
I don't think they expected this.
Oh, the swap connects. Monty Guy and ETC falling awful low here. He gets taunted. He blinks away with Bolts of the Storm. Oh, but Deathwing jumps onto the point. He's contesting still, but he has to back off, and it's going to be going over to What here. Ooh,
wow, excellent play by What.
Yeah, they stepped it up. I love that. That's right there. You can tell they're reading their opponents. They expected exactly what their opponents were gonna do. They followed them there, and they read their mind. It's kind of a mind freak situation.
What I'm really enjoying about this game is both of these teams are executing on the exact thing they need to happen at the exact moment it needs to happen, and that's some really good hots right there. Even for week 1, a little bit of rusty play here and there, but the macro's on point for both of these teams.
Rusty play, rusty casters.
Oh, I know. It's just part of it.
But what's not rusty is the chat, as everyone is in here supporting either way, lighting it up, getting excited for Nexus Gaming Series Season 9. Level 20s. Everyone has them, the objective. This is the moment you've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, as we move in. Team Tiny pressuring the objective here. They have the camp pushing in. We have Deathwing kind of on the flank.
The unfortunate part is Team Tiny kind of has to fight an uphill battle just with the nature of both of these comps right now, because they have to win these team fights, where What just has to stay alive and they'll slowly win the objective.
Yes. What is on the aggressor? I did mess that up here. They have that camp pushing in, exactly. So they're just getting Team Tiny, they have to make a decision here. Because time is not on their side. Leo's moving in. The Entomb is ready. Deathwing lands. They have it. The Silence Entomb is down. They're looking for a kill. They don't quite find it here. Deathwing falling awful low, getting zoned out. Taunt getting ripped, and there's the Mosh, but it gets interrupted as well. Deathwing popping the ult. He's going deep, looking for something, but he's going to be the first to fall. It's a 1-for-0 trade in favor of what? Uh-oh, Mr. Downchilds. Leo goes down next.
And a really good wave of force coming out by Brick House on the Li Ming. If you saw that, interrupting the ETC mosh pit.
Yeah, I did see Mosh getting ripped and then just immediately interrupted. So, fantastic wave of force. One of my favorites, you know, as a mage aficionado myself, one of my favorite ways to interrupt Mosh is definitely wave of force. It's so easy.
Oh, totally. You don't even have to be anywhere near ETC.
Yeah, and you can also just blink away from him if you see him coming up. Just make sure you're not in that. But here we go. What are they going to do with it? They do have the Artanis, which we memed about. He's on the point. Look, amateur opponent is getting so much value here. Oh my god, this hero.
It really is.
He needs a nerf. He's too OP. His kit is so strong. Artanis.
I'll start drafting Artanis whenever amateur opponent's baseline. But really excellent play coming out from What, just knowing Artanis can handle that all by himself. They're bullying the bottom lane, and now this objective is going to go down to the bottom lane where the lane is already prepped.
Oh, man. Good point. The lane is so prepped here. It's got a siege camp. Immortal's coming in. There's going to be some lane minions marching down. Let's see, this is, you know, anything can happen. Mosh is going to be available for Team Tiny. They do have Buried Alive with Leoric, so they have some serious ults. Buried Alive does get ripped. Kind of a controversial use here. Quite interesting. And Leo, ooh, he's falling so low, and he does go down.
Oh, that's going to be absolutely devastating.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. Greymane drops as well.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what they can do with it. There's no Cursed Bullet to stop Deathwing here. Vala just trying her best. The only assassin on the team just chipping away on that Immortal. Deathwing in the back line. Oh, and the Mosh connects as well, and Li Ming is in it. Everett with 3-person Mosh. But the core, Arthana, the core.
It just goes down. It's
It
unfortunate.
just
Really
goes
close
down.
game. Both of these teams, I feel like, if you are a shot caller getting into amateur HOTS for the first time, this is a good game to look back on because there was some pristine macro play from both of these teams. Team Tiny in the early game going through, taking all the neutral camps uncontested with Deathwing blocking the bottom camp and sneaking to get the top camp. Absolutely excellent, where we have What just bullying the lane while Artanis is winning the objective. Excellent macro play by both of these teams. Sorry, I'm gushing here.
No, gush away. The chat loves to see it, Arthana. Keep gushing. Let me bring your camera back. Wow. Game number 1. It's in the books.
It's in the books, and that was an extremely close game. I mean, look at the XP. Nothing. It was like an eighth of the bar at level 22.
Yeah, very very close XP. I think the objectives were fairly kind of back and forth there.
They were.
It didn't seem one team you know, dominated them.
So it's really hard to say that for Team Tiny their draft was a downfall because I don't particularly believe that, but their draft did put them in a harder situation in the late game where they were forced to have to take the team fights. But that's just the nature of Li Ming. I mean, that's what she does on the map. You leave her alone and she just slowly whittles away your heart and soul.
Yeah, I've kind of been saying Li Ming is really a sleeper ban. There's a lot of other meta heroes that kind of demand the ban or people tend to go to. But after all is said and done, you almost always see a Li Ming in the mix, blowing it up. So I kind of think, you know, maybe might be worth a band shift. I don't know.
I mean, I agree. That's a hero that, like you said, she doesn't quite demand that respect of the band, but every time she comes through, it does feel crappy to play against. And maybe she should demand more of that band. I don't think she's even been buffed or nerfed or changed any time in like the last year or so.
No. I would argue even in the last 2 years,
yeah,
really nothing has been done to Li Ming.
I don't know if maybe the meta has just shifted in the primary heroes where she's good again, because I know we see a lot of gray main nowadays. Avala's getting more popular, but I don't know, but I feel like she's stronger than she used to be.
Now, Arthana, of the maps available, anything you're looking or hoping to see tonight?
I'm hoping to see some Dragonshire. That is now my favorite map in the game.
Wow, okay. Kind of controversial opinion there.
And speak of the devil, they're going to Dragonshire.
What? Oh my goodness. Dragonshire, ladies and gentlemen. Wah!
I am incredibly excited for this.
We got Moby Beck in the chat. Welcome, Moby Beck. Welcome. As we're just getting into game number 2. Team Tiny versus what?
Oops.
Let me just blast out a quick little TTV Mark Zombie promo to all of my loving friends on the Battle.net.
Key, thank you very much for that compliment. I agree. D-Shire is the best map, as you heard.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no. I mean, I have a newfound love for D-Shire. As soon as our team was able to kind of grok it, became much more enjoyable to play. But it's really a unique map because really at no points are all of the heroes drawn to the same central location. Kind of the whole purpose of the objective is to split the team in thirds.
Exactly. It's kind of weird in the sense that for HOTS it's unique because of that, but if you were to play any other MOBA,
that's almost the norm, right?
That is the norm. So it's kind of interesting that in HOTS design decision they decided to make the most unique map.
I feel like you know, we all know that HOTS is obviously the most intelligent, sophisticated MOBA for those with elevated tastes.
That's right.
And yeah, if it weren't more obvious, like the multiple maps, having just more than one same map and one same item shop that's accessible to every single hero in the game, it just allows them to have so much more creativity and just more interesting plays.
Well, you know, as a drafter, I think that's part of the thrill of the game for me, is which map are you going to go to?
Yeah.
If you get this map, then what are you going to do? Because in other MOBAs, you pick your 5 heroes, and yes, there's so many interesting combinations. I mean, even in Dota, there's hundreds and hundreds of combinations that you can draft that are insane and unique and good. But in HOTS, you have that on top of 10 competitive maps, which is just limitless creativity.
And here we are, we're in the draft. It's Dragonshire. Let's dive into it. World Hunger Avoidance team, aka what? It's currently up.
What? What are you hoping to see here, Mark?
Well, what I'm hoping to see, let me think about it. But what I expect to see is some solo lane priority. But Rexar, yes, exactly. Banned right off the gate. I think the name of the game here is to get your solo laner and make sure it wins.
For sure.
So I would kind of expect to see some solo laners banned out, some taken first pick. And yeah, that's exactly what we saw with the Rexar first ban World Hunger Avoidance team.
Do you think we see Deathwing again in ban or pick?
So I don't think World Hunger is going to be quick to ban it. But on the other hand, a Deathwing top could be kind of scary. So maybe Team Tiny goes for it anyways.
And a Mathile ban, do you think they're looking for Deathwing, or do you think that's currently the meta in Div C?
Well, so first pick is on the side of what? Is that correct?
That is correct.
So maybe they're going... this is where we get into the mind games. Are they going for the Deathwing? We're about to find out as Raynor gets banned for Team Tiny. Oh, what?
You know what? I bet that Mathile ban was looking to...
Just throw him off. Yeah, Zool should not be forgotten about. But it seems like... Yeah, I did as well. But Team Tiny is not shooketh one bit. As they just lock in Zeratul, Johanna, two strong heroes.
But you know what? I really like Team Tiny's response to the Zul pick. Zeratul, really strong wave clear hero who can gank. And Johanna, who's not even affected by the Zul anyway.
Yeah, I think Zool is kind of at a point where he demands a gank. You cannot let him push. He's going to beat most other solo laners. He needs to be ganked or else he's going to be just getting some serious value. But Greymane is going to be off on World Hunger Avoidance again here. And Rhaegar. Okay. Okay. Now Rhaegar's kind of interesting. He brings that camp clear, which is important for the bottom lane. Not the best sustain hero. But I feel like Ancestral can really make up for it.
These teams did not switch like I thought.
Who's who?
What's on the left side on blue and Team Tiny's on the right side.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Just when I thought the stream was going great, nothing to worry about, I can just focus on the game. We got the teams switching. Christ. Alright, maybe this will do it. World Hunger Avoidance on the left side, Team Tiny on the right side.
Everything I said, just swap the team names and we're good.
Yeah.
So the ETC ban, probably a respect ban from the last game, because ETC is a hero that demands to be noticed.
Okay, so let me just think about this draft. So Team Tiny, they are taking the two heroes that they just lost to here with Li Ming and Greymane. That's now on the side of Team Tiny. Okay. And the Tyrael. Arthur, now what do you think about the Tyrael?
I love Tyrael as a hero, first of all, Mark. But, you know, outside of my biased love for Tyrael, I actually think this is a genius pick here. Why? Because Tyrael does really well with melee heroes, with all his buffing and all his shenanigans. So he feels kind of weak, but he can body block. But Tyrael with Greymane, Rhaegar, Zul, that is so much buffing to these melee heroes that it's just going to be unbearable.
Okay. Yeah, you know, and what Tyrael does not bring in the CC and peel department, he does bring in the buffing department.
That's right.
So, yeah, the movement speed. And then Arthas.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, the Arthas, though. Is this a pure solo lane Arthas?
Interesting.
Against
the Zul, actually, I like this pick. I think this is a very smart pick coming out from World Hunger Avoidance team. Because if Zul's in the offlane, he has to deal with Arthas's E. And in melee range, that's going to be a pain in the rear. And Arthas goes toe-to-toe in regards to CC with Zul. And Arthas also has a little bit more mana sustain. And Arthas can heal himself. So, actually, I think this is an excellent pick coming out from Watt.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of the Arthas Q builds, you know, since the kind of adjustments to those talents and the skill itself. So this will be, I'm very excited to see the Arthas. And speaking of the teams here, we have the left-hand side, which is now World Hunger Avoidance team. And it's going to be Michael Ian on the Zeratul, Genzors on the Johanna, Brickhouse on the Jaina Vezi on Malfurion, and Spogino on the Arthas.
And on the red side, where we now have Team Tiny, we got Canny on the Greymane, we got Dirt on the Li Ming, we got Montague on Tyrael, we got Argy on the Rhaegar, and we got Mr. Downchild on the Zul.
Alright, give it up those in chat that are kicking around. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please let us know who you're here to root for, who you think's got the stronger draft. Just pipe up, let us know, get involved.
I do want to point out, for those of you just now tuning in, it's actually the team switched sides, so the overlays.
Oh no, I switched the overlays. I'm entering the in-game overlay here as well, as
Excellent.
we are in it. It's happening. The score is wrong because they're on opposite sides. Oh, Moby Back, thank you so much for helping Moby Back. Let me just adjust that for you. Thank you, Moby Back. Thank you, thank you.
And
Much appreciated.
Camp, well, I say it's an early camp. This is what you need to be doing on Dragon Stars, just really pressuring that middle and bottom lane. So early camp coming out on Team Tiny side.
Yeah, both teams nice and early here. Let's see. Let me just do the math real quick. Okay, it's what on the left is blue, so what is a little slower here. But they are going to be securing their camp as well. Shrines are up 1 minute and 30 seconds into the game. Oh, and the Bruisers. Arthanaut, how about this?
Very aggressive, but that's going to be good with Zul, because with Zul's little zombie creeps coming in, they're just going to be able to aggressively push. And Zul's going to be uncontested. Arthas cannot handle those Bruisers. He can handle Zul in the 1v1, but I don't know about the Bruisers.
Well, looks like What is going to be having some Bruisers of their own, just very, very slowly. But yeah, here we go. Arthas taking quite a beating on these towers here. 3-man pushing top from Team Tiny. They are here to fight. They do not want to let this domination fly, as they're looking to secure a point here in week 1. Oh, Mr. Downchild on that OP hero getting kind of zoned out here.
One thing Team Tiny really seems to be excelling at, for those of you who are watching this cast as a part of scouting, Team Tiny is excellent with their use of camps, pushing down that wall, making things much, much easier on Zul.
Little tango over the top lane here. We do have someone from chat, Ronin00089, weighing in.
Oh, hold that thought, Mark. Zul's about to go down.
Oh! It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's in the bottom lane. Jaina falls as well. I'm just kind of back and forth here. It's going to be a constant shift of your attention as we move through the 3 areas of the map. Top, bottom, and middle. But as I was saying, Ronin is a fan of the Team Tiny draft. Good single target burst. Yeah, it's you know what's extra confusing is the team switched sides, but then they also pretty much drafted the opposite heroes. At least Team Tiny picking up the Greymane Li Ming.
Yeah, I'm actually a really big fan of both these drafts. I think the Arthas pick is a lot of fun and interesting for fighting against the all too powerful Zul. I'm a big fan of Tyrael. I mean, this is my kind of draft.
And we do have What going and grabbing that bottom bruiser, looking for a gank maybe on Tyrael. He does have the teleport. There it goes. Gonna be getting out alive here. Nice little burst from Michael Ian on the Zeratul. Yeah, but Team What is kind of stepping up, pushing their advantage a bit. Team Tiny here to defend. Experience is more or less neck and neck.
Really is. Both teams are doing an excellent job soaking everywhere. And it looks like, real quick, Michael Ian's making a gank on Mr. Downchild up top.
Ooh, Mr.
But
Downchild.
he had plenty of health to manage to get out. So, a little bit of back and forth going for both teams, but objective currently favoring Team What?
Yeah, so if we just rewind the whole side switch thing, which team was actually picking this map? It was team the team on the right hand side had first pick. So team
What?
So what picked the map? Team Tiny had first pick. Okay. Because Dragonshire is definitely one of those maps where kind of puts a little bit of stress on the team to develop specific strategies for. A little bit unconventional of a map here.
For sure. And right now, Arthas is going toe-to-toe with Zul, and actually lit off the chase. I don't know if he would have been able to have it. Oh, but Brickhouse
Ooh,
dropping real low.
Brickhouse falling so low here. The
Brickhouse!
rejuves coming in. Nice peels from Genzor. Level 10s are now online for Team What. Zul goes down in the top lane. Nice gank pick up by Michael Ian there. And here we go. Both altars are channeled. Team What in control here. Level 10 still. Michael Ian popping the Void Prison nice and early, trying to secure that objective here. Genzor is whiffing the Blessed Shield. Looking to do some peels. Just trying to find that channel. First Dragon Knight going over to Team What.
What managing to slowly creep ahead in XP right now? Almost a full level ahead.
Yeah.
And this is probably the biggest differential we've seen this series.
Yeah, that's a very good point. They are up full level here. Moving into this bottom fort. Starting to get bursted as Team What is now backing off.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
Big ol' wave crashing at mid.
Ideally, Arthas should be able to get there and take care of that.
Does grab the soak. Now we
So
kind
I think the play right here, if you are Team Tiny, is take that brute and just shove it in there.
yeah, both teams opting to split up for the bruiser here. Level 13s are right around the corner for Team What. Surely they are working towards that and trying to make trying to see what they can find, see what they can get out of that advantage. Nice play from Team Tiny. I do like this, clearing out the bruiser camp here.
Me too, because now, while half of Team What is up top taking care of that bruiser, they're going to get a lot more value.
Oh, and Arthana, maybe once we should perhaps talk about the ultis, as those are now all online. And we do see Bloodlust coming out. Poison Nova as well. Sanctification. Yeah, Cursed Bullet. They're all here.
I think the only real big surprise here is Bloodlust.
Yeah, the Bloodlust. It's kind of an interesting pick. I do think with Zul could be get some value there.
Well, Mark, imagine this with me, okay? So
Oh, I'm ready.
Zul, Greymane, and Worgen form. Rhaegar, Bloodlust while standing in a Sanctification. It's just death.
Ooh.
Can't do anything.
Press R and win, it sounds like to me.
Exactly.
We've got the shrines spawning up in just a few seconds here. Both teams kind of congregating about around the bottom lane. Team Tiny trying to stay in this. They're trying to make a play.
So right now it looks like Team Tiny is going to be able to control both points.
Yeah, looks like What is stepping up on bottom, looking for something. Just doing a little soft poke onto Tyrael here as he's about to jump out. Oh, now we have Rhaegar joining the mix. The damage is going in. They're looking at Bezzy and Malfurion. He's falling awful low, but there is the invulnerable. There is the bloodlust. They're trying to find something, but oh my gosh, an amazing Void Prism is canceling that value out. And now all of a sudden, there's What is moving in. They get the silence. And they're looking for Grayman. He's falling awfully low, and they do. Ooh, they get the pick. No, they do.
Oh my goodness.
And another one is a disaster as 2 people fall. Team What is now under control. And in the top lane, let's check in as they are now pausing from their dancing party and actually fighting.
Absolutely phenomenal turnaround by Team.
The Arthas. I wonder, is that a deliberate? Let's let them have Zul. We can take Arthas and we can just counter him as Mr. Downchild is falling awfully low. Michael Ian even showing up with a little bit of a gank, and he does get it.
Team What just pioneering the counter the Zul. Okay, you.
Yeah, Zul is quite a strong hero, but that's not to say that there aren't counters to it. And as we see it here, this is exciting about NGS. You can see the meta develop as it goes on. It's much different than Storm League.
There is no pro scene. We are the pro scene. We pave our own meta.
This is the pro scene, yeah. Blizzard is too busy funding Overwatch 2. Where they added, but here we go, back into it, bottom lane, the Dragon Knight is pushing in. Surely Diablo 4 will be better than Path of Exile.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know.
But yes, the Dragon is now down. Level 16s, there's a slight advantage for the blue side here. As Team What trying to turn up the aggression, maybe going for an invade, but all the while, Team Tiny looking for something on Arthas. They connect the Cursed Bullet, the damage is there, and oh, the ghouls get popped, but Arthas goes down. Nice pickup from Team Tiny. And
that's going to give them level 16 and put them right back in this game.
Yeah, the structure advantage is not too far off. It's going to be 2 forts to 1. Ooh, nice Void Prism from Michael Ian, getting Trixie up in here.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
The fort does go down.
Also, real quick, I want to give a real big shout out to Turd Herder, who made it to Legend in Hearthstone today, just by the way.
Oh,
good job, Turd
what?
Herder.
Turd Herder, congrats. Legendary. I can't believe it. That's insane. Former Bronze Boy, now Legend. How about that?
Yeah, right? Also, Turd Herder, the host of Nexus Edge. Check him out over on twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series.
Yep. Wait, is that the same Turd Herder that's on the Nexus Cats in Division D East, the offlaner?
You know what, Mark? That is the same.
What? It's such a unique...
We have a legend.
Yeah, Turd Herder, I would have thought a lot of people had that name, but apparently not.
No, there's only one man who turds herds.
Congrats, Turd Herder. Here we go. We got Shrine spawning up. The red team, Team Tiny, they do not want to submit yet. They are pushing in with their Bruiser. They're trying to find something. We do see blue team rotating down, looking for something. Oh, the Sanctification does get dropped. Arthas is in the mix, and oh no, the red team is falling awfully low here, and they do see the first. Oh, Zeratul gets 1-2 down. It's a 2-for-1 trade so far here. This Team What is trying to clean up more, and they do get another one. It's a 3-for-1 in favor of Team What.
You know, Mark, I think slowly over time, Twilight Dream might be my favorite ult in the game.
Yeah, no, Twilight Dream, silence should not be underestimated as a form of CC. It's one of the strongest abilities you can use, I would say.
Absolutely, and it's a huge silence with quite a bit of damage, and whenever
yeah, I mean,
it's ideally popped.
There's a reason why, you know, when HGC was still live and active, that we saw Malfurion very, very consistently throughout the multiple years of HGC. Is just that ulti alone. It's just the amount of playmaker it adds to the support class is unrivaled. Like, yes, it can be a little bit tricky to get used to the healing, get value from your healing, but the ult alone. We now see level 20 advantage here for Team What. They're moving in with the dragon. They get their first keep. It looks like that might be all they get. Michael Ian getting a little bit of poke on the Zeratul. He's kind of falling off a low. Does pop the Void Prism. He's going to jump into it himself. But uh-oh, the rule going out. And oh, but they get a kill on Tyrael. It's a 2-for-1, 3-for-1 trade. And how is he still alive? Michael Ian is popping off. And another one goes down. And Team What is just cleaning up. And they are moving on to the core. This might be it. I think the GGs are going to start flying, Arthana.
I think this is it. Don't let the 2-0 fool you. Team Tiny played their hearts out, especially in game 1.
And there goes another one, and it's going to be Team What? World Hunger Avoidance team walking away with a 2-0 victory, getting that nice, clean domination, opening up Nexus Gaming Series Season 9.
Season 9, Week 1, undefeated Team What?
Yeah, now let's transition into the interview portion, as that is the last match of the night. But let's get the captain and pin here.
Gonna see if we can't get them in for an interview.
Yeah, I'll let you handle that correspondence there, Arthana, as I will check in with the chat. We got JCK500 up in here. Broom Boy 1. Welcome, welcome. This is the first week of the Nexus Gaming Series, Season 9, where we have, correct me if I'm wrong, Arthana, more teams than we've ever had registered before? Is that right?
That is correct.
100 plus?
Lobby 1 for the interview.
All right, lobby 1 for the interview. If you just wait one moment so I can prefer. Okay, let me just block out our private chat here as we get ready for this interview. As we're going to lobby number 1. Hello, and welcome, Brickhouse. Congratulations on a domination tonight. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling right as rain. I feel great. I feel relaxed, excited. A little bit jitters in my heart. But you know what? I mean, that's part of the game. It's part of why we play this.
You know what? Let's back up a second and tell me about Team What. What are you guys all about? How long have you been playing HOTS together? What's the background story of World Hunger Avoidance team?
Well, What is a good team, and it's a bunch of people that enjoy playing together, and we're definitely not toxic. Some of us are.
Oh.
We kind of get on each other's nerves, and we're pretty mean to each other, but I think that brings out the best in us, and we're kind of like a family. You know, we yell, we scream, but at the end of the day, we just love each other.
Okay. And I think that's got to be the most important part about Heroes. I mean, at this point, we've all been playing for years, and you really got to find people that you mesh with, that you can play the game together with, and not, you know, get upset with each other and whatnot.
Or rage quit. You know, we rage quit sometimes, too. I mean, it might be someone's internet going out, but we know deep down inside they rage quit.
Right, now, Arthana, what do you got for Captain of What here?
Oh, I'm not the captain. I'm just a player.
Well,
I'm just here.
Maybe.
He's a representative. We're not here to talk to you.
Season 10 captain. I don't know.
Michael is the captain.
So actually, I do have a question. In game 2 on Dragonshire, Michael Ian was on the Zeratul. I don't know if you can speak for him on this decision, but I think I know what he was doing. But I'd like people who are much better at the game to tell me if this is correct. He got a really good 4-man Void Prism top. And at first, I was thinking to myself, why did he waste Void Prism there? And then I realized, and I don't know if this was intended, but they couldn't back now, and you guys were getting bottom keep for free. Was that the logic behind that Void Prism?
If that sounds good, then that's why we did it.
Okay, we'll go with that.
You said
I'll-
someone who knew a lot about the game is going to be in here, and so I'm just waiting. If you can introduce me to them, that would be great.
Okay, so we're gonna say that was the 200 IQ play by Michael Ian.
I like that. I like that. Because otherwise he'll get mad at me and he'll get me in trouble. He'll be like, "Why'd you say I messed up?" And I'm like, "Nah, dude, you got it. I got you. Like that was just perfect." Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah. Now we did see you guys letting Zool through and going with the offlane Arthas. Was that something you guys kind of anticipated? You know, with Zool kind of being the latest quote unquote OP hero for Storm League. Were you guys prepared for that, or was that maybe an oversight, or what was going through your head when you saw Zool locked in?
Definitely not an oversight. When you don't ban a hero, you got to expect him to go through. Zool's been around for a while. I mean, the character's basically from Diablo 2, so he's like old AF.
Oh yeah.
So even though he's pretty good in heroes, I mean, you can beat him. I mean, and they did a good job. Mr. Downchild did a good job on Zool. You know, and Zool does Zool things. So you got to be prepared to pay against it. You know, he's in Storm League because he's a good hero. He does a lot of things well in all phases of the game. But we knew that was a possibility. There's other good heroes you can pick too.
Yeah. Now, what would you guys say your plan is for World Hunger Avoidance team? Are you guys going pretty serious this season? Are you looking to, you know, come in playoffs with the Storm? What are your ambitions?
So have you seen Heath Ledger as the Joker?
I have.
And he says, "Do I look like someone that has a plan?" That. Nah, you know what? We're having a good time. We try to improve week to week and enjoy playing with each other, enjoy competing with you know, when we are friendly with folks on other teams as well.
Oh yeah.
And just look at competing, having a good time, playing the game that we love together. And you know,
exactly.
If we can win more than we lose, then hey, that's awesome. If we don't, it's the way it is.
What a fantastic sentiment that you just delivered there, and really what everyone should strive for. Just about having fun. Of course, exactly. You want to win. Winning is more fun. But it's such a great community that we have at NGS. Season 9, more registered teams than we've ever had before. Arthana, any final words for the Team What here?
No final words, just some final comments. I say words, comments, whatever. Excellent
more
play
words. Here we go.
These are words. Excellent play by both teams. The macro was pristine, and I do want to say that Team White did some excellent jobs turning around a lot of team fights that really looked like they were going south. So, good job to you guys.
Thank you. On behalf of the team, thank you. That's a nice compliment.
And I'm looking forward to seeing more of your matches.
Thank you.
All right, well, any shout-outs that you may have, the floor is yours. Brick House, feel free to just rip it right now. Go for it.
All right, well, big shout-out to the whole team. Vezi, Jenzors, Spongino, Michelin, you guys are awesome to play with. Really appreciate playing with you. You're awesome. Shout-out to all our family and friends out there. And shout-out to Twitch chat. Oh. I love you, Twitch chat.
Wow.
Like, get some Saba pings swimming upriver.
Okay, I like that. Brothers, rise up. No, sorry, is it Michelin or is it Michael Ian? I just can't read.
I don't really know.
I mean, you're on the team, so I feel like your word is probably better than mine.
He's gonna be so mad at me. No, it's Michelin.
Okay, Michelin. Congratulations, Michelin and your team. You guys are looking great. Stay safe on the roads.
You know how it is.
Get those nice tires. Well, thank you so much, Brick House, for that fantastic interview, and best of luck. I'm looking forward to checking out more of your games in the future. All right, and congratulations.
Good deal. Thank you guys for casting. We appreciate it. Always fun.
All right, well, let's call Arthana back up and wrap this show up here. Bring. Arthana, is that you?
That is me. Hello, Mark.
I can't see
Mark.
you, so I don't believe it's you.
We can fix this. Oh, there we go. My camera's back on.
Oh, wow. It is back on, and so am I, as we see Arthana here. What a series. Some rocky starts, a little bumpy, but what to expect for week 1?
It's week 1. We all get a free pass here.
Yes.
It's okay. It's week 1. Don't let it get you down, man.
Oh no, I'm not down at all. If anything, I am up, 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 up. I'm looking forward to the rest of the Nexus Gaming Series season, and we have that's the end of us for tonight. But tomorrow, doing a little bit more casting with Joe Zombie right here on this channel, and I'm sure.
Who are you casting?
Who are we casting?
Yeah.
Oh, pop quiz, by the way. Hold on, let me just Google
You
that.
didn't study?
It's no. I know it. It's
It's okay. Take your time, man.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
fine.
gosh.
It's not. We'll cut it out. It's fine.
We'll cut it out. Okay.
We are
Post.
casting. The problem is, if I could access Discord, it'd be great. But I've got your.
I'm gonna sit here and let you fumble while you.
Oh,
figure
I
that out.
have your big, beautiful face on my
okay.
second monitor.
I will tell you who you're casting tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be great.
Let's see. So
I'm just clicking all the buttons. I'm hoping something works.
over at twitch.tv/MarkZombie, we got Press Forward versus Archon in the Heroic Division.
Heroic Division, by the way, which if you're looking for the pro scene, if you're looking for HGC, look no further because it's here at TTV Mark Zombie tomorrow night. Joe Zombie will be joining me. I couldn't get Arthur on. He was too busy. I tried. I DM'd him. I texted him.
This only happens once a week.
He's got to play Final Fantasy all night. I couldn't
true.
get him.
That's true. Final Fantasy VII Remake, fantastic.
Yes, but that is gonna be it. Oh, Joe Zombie spamming the chat. Thank you. Oh my, let me just scroll up. But anyone else kicking around? Thank you so much. That is the end of our night tonight. And let me just give a shout out to Arthana.
Oh, well, thank you.
You guys make sure to go follow him. I don't have my chat bot running, but that would link to his Twitch page. Because if I would wager anything, I would definitely bet that he is going to be casting more NGS games this season.
Oh, most definitely, Mark.
Yeah.
There is so much NGS and HOTS to be had this season, so we're going to get as much of it as we can.
Yeah, like I was saying, more teams than ever registered. And let's go over to let's see. I think we have some. Do we have any live games right now? Looks like Moist Weenus with 85 viewers. That's maybe something.
My goodness! Wow.
Let's go on over and raid Moist Weenus. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining and dealing with a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
So we'll kick it over to Moist Weenus' channel. Looks like it's going to be Div E. Freedonia versus Phoenix Rising Amethyst. 79 viewers. 79 viewers in Div E. This is insanity.
Wow.
Insanity.
That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
All
and a
right.
fantastic caster, too. You guys will have fun.
All right, we'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, later.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.